Hi, this is Maya. Welcome back to my channel. I am working on my plan with me for August. I think it's like 8th through 14th. I can't remember right now. Starting with some colors I chose. I actually forgot to. I usually start with putting some washi on the side of the page, and I completely forgot. I'll do that soon. Excuse me. But it is going to be Simply Gilded bow washi in purple with rose gold bows. And so I chose some purple and pinkish purple tombos to go with it. I remember last week I was talking about how I wasn't happy with the way my I guess my watercolors have been looking with my tombow. I don't know how to explain that very well, but I tried to go back to, as you can see, using my watercolor brush, and I am super happy with the way this is turning out. So here I am going in with my washi on the side of the page. I overlap it just a little bit so that, well, actually about halfway, I think, so that I can kind of like grab it as a page turner. Makes it a lot easier to just like immediately flip to the week. I just put a tissue down so that I could turn the page without getting ink, I guess it's ink, all over the other side. And then I'm going to move on and do the next 4 days on the right page. This week I'm going on a retreat. Excuse me, it's called Souldust, and it's going to be in Oregon. And it's, well, usually it's going to be Thursday through Sunday, but a friend of mine is going to has to go down a day early, so I'm going to pick her up. So I actually have to leave on Wednesday. I'm recording the voiceover right now on Tuesday afternoon, so I have to get in there and start packing. I'm just like waiting for some laundry to get done right now. I am really happy with the way this like watercolor tombow stuff is working out. I don't know why it's different from the last time I've tried to use it, where I don't think I've recorded a video of it in a while, but lately when I had been trying to do the watercolor wash with the dark tombow colors, it's been just not like fading enough. Like you can still like really see the brush marks, but I don't know if it's because I'm just doing like a small amount of it at the top and then like really diluting it a lot or what. So I'm just really happy with the way it's looking right now. So next I put quarter boxes on the top of each day. I vary them up a little bit. I try to keep them obviously like color matching and keeping with the rose gold theme. But I like to have a little bit of variety with like the shape and style, and that's where I'm putting my date covers. If you have any questions about any of the stickers I'm using, those ones right there are Panda Bird Design, but I'm not always going to be able to see or be able to tell you what it is that I'm using. So if you have any questions, please comment below and I will do my best to answer. Those are from Wild Summer Designs. They're like really, really soft. I think that's Paper Rose Planning. Yeah. And they have like a little thin line of rose gold like glitter around it. And then I put a little header under each one as kind of like a separator between the date cover and the rest of the day. Some of those gold ones for Magic Prints Co. Sometimes I buy headers, half boxes, etc. myself. Some of them are kit leftovers. Those ones are from a kit last year that I used from, I think it was Little Miss Papery. That was Chic Street Boutique. Chic Street Boutique. I don't know if I said that right the first time. So I'm picking out my stickers. I already got all of these stickers out that I'm going to use this week. I didn't end up using all of them, but I'm separating out the ones that I just want to use on Monday. Those little date covers are from my newest addiction, and they're rose gold foil. Little date dots, I mean. I don't actually have very many date covers. I'm trying to be good and not buy a lot of stickers right now. Otherwise, I would probably go and buy a whole bunch, but I want to save up my money for a printer, and my friend has a Cricut, which cuts stickers, which I've never used, but I want to give it a try. And then I also have, I found out like you can use laminators as foiling machines, so I really want to start making my own stickers. This is the pens I'm going to use this week. That blue one is a Pilot Prera, and the color I have inside is called Yamabudo by Iroshizuku, and it's like a really wonderful wine color. I think it's so pretty. That one is a Zebra Sarasa, I think. And so is that one. And I've been doing this thing lately where I just skip Wednesdays. I don't know why. So I have to pull that sticker up and put another one down. That gel pen is like rose gold. I have to use my undo to pull it up because it was ripping the paper. Thought it would be hilarious if I accidentally just started writing Thursday again. And that is a Sharpie Extra Fine Point. I have to use those to write on those Panda Bird design stickers. I'm not sure, because there are other stickers of Panda Bird designs that I have that I don't have to use the special pen for, so I don't remember why those ones were different. So Monday is going to be pretty normal this week. Tuesday is going to be extra full because I have to do all of my Wednesday chores on Tuesday. So starting off with exercising, I'm trying to get into the habit of just making sure I do that. I'm trying to do it 3 times a week, although it's going to be a little bit off this week because I'll be gone, but I'll still probably end up getting a lot more walking in than usual. Planner Frenzy, I got that sheet of quarter boxes and half boxes from them. And then these little fish stickers I got from Pipsticks back when I was belonged to that monthly subscription service where you get stickers every month. I put a little sticker, I like to put little fish in there because I volunteer at the aquarium on Mondays. So that works. Then while I'm at the aquarium, a cleaner comes and straightens up our house for us, which is really nice. I always recognize those little icons because they're hexagons, so I know they're from Organizing Companion, but she doesn't have a shop anymore, which makes me very sad. That evening, I was going to be going out to happy hour with some of my aquarium friends, and I was looking for like a good happy hour sticker, and it takes me a while. I put a little thing down. That was a kit left over, I think, from Clever Gal Crafts. So I'm trying this one, but it's too thin. I probably just could have used the utensils there because we did have dinner, but I really wanted a drink sticker apparently. That bottle of wine was too big. That was also from a Pipsticks. I subscribed to them for about a year. It was nice. So yeah, I just went ahead and put a meal icon down. I guess that's a little fast food one. I ended up having some shrimp and some clams, so it was pretty good. Making a note about there being a new moon that night. I like to do like I have a little workbook that I get from someone online. Her website is called Seasonal Soul, and she gives out little workbooks for astrology stuff every month. It's really nice. And then after that, put a relax sticker, and then I like to put like a header at the bottom of the day to just kind of close it off. Yeah, I actually went to bed really early last night. It was nice because I've been going to bed really late. I was just completely unconscious by midnight, which is great because I usually have been staying up till at least 1 or 2 in the morning. So I got a head start on my sleep. I actually slept well, so that's great. I'm sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. I had a cold like 4 weeks ago at this point, and I'm still just like, there's just a little bit left, and it's annoying. Those are strawberry lime designs. They look like little post-it notes with tape on them. They're really cute. I love strawberry lime design stickers. They're like really soft texture. And those therapy stickers are from Let's Make It Sparkle. They're my favorite therapy stickers of all time, but she doesn't make them anymore. I haven't seen them in her shop, so kind of bummed about that. I had to bring my laptop into my therapy session this week so we could work on a project together, or I don't know why I said but. So yeah, I just needed to make a note to remind myself to bring my laptop with me because that's not something I normally do. Then I had to pick up some of our winter coats from the dry cleaner, which was great. I actually remembered to do that. I also went to the grocery store, but I didn't put that on there. Wasn't necessarily planning on it. So yeah, working on the laundry. And I need to clean out the litter boxes. Looks like I missed a little bit there. I also need to do some online shopping. And then I'm looking for some money stickers. I think I marked payday first. So I work for Lyft, and every Tuesday is payday. And then I also need to budget, or not budget, but like balance my account. I try and do that every week to stay on top of how much money I've been spending or not spending. I've always spent something, so I'm trying to like get better at having control of my finances. And then I need to pack for my trip tomorrow. I need to leave in the morning because I have to meet a friend. Well, it's like I have to drive, I think it's about 3 or 4 hours depending on traffic. And then we have a massage scheduled, which I'm really looking forward to. It's kind of nice, like doing the voiceover for this, like while like during the middle of the week, because I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do that. Oh yeah. And then I have the evening to myself, so I used the little purple me time sticker. My little friend sticker is for when I pick up my friend Stacy, and then she, as a favor to me, she's treated me to a float massage, which I've never heard of before, but she's a massage therapist herself, and she knows a lot of really good people in the field, and she says that this person has started doing float massages where you float in a tank while they massage you, and she says it's amazing. So I'm really excited to give that a try and see how that works out. Papery Factory, that's who does those little rose gold glitters headers. I think I might have said someone different earlier. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to put in my classes that I'm taking during my retreat. I'm using these gold foil alphabet stickers from one of the Me and My Big Ideas little sticker books. Those round stickers on the left there are from Erin Condren. I didn't realize until like last time I was on their website, but they have this thing where you can put in whatever pictures you want as long as they're your own, and then they'll just send you little stickers of it, which I thought was really cute. Technically, not all of them are my own. So starting with Thursday, I don't know what we're doing in the morning, but 3:30 p.m. is when everybody has to check in. And this is, it's kind of like, the retreat is kind of a cross between summer camp and like little workshops where you get to learn like kind of like woo stuff. It's really fun. This will be my third one. There's dinner at 5:30. I'm a little bit embarrassed about like sharing with you the classes that I'm planning on taking, but also why? Like, it's not like I'm going to be offending anyone, or at least I hope I won't be. There's an all camp mixer at 6:30 where we all just kind of like hang out and get to know each other a little better. Most of us have, because I mean, this is my third time, and a lot of people have been going to the camp longer than I have, so there'll still be some newbies there. I'm using the Tombow brush pen, the little one, and I can't remember what it's called, but I'm still having a really hard time with it. I don't know why. It feels like it's just really difficult for me to get like a really nice, like smooth line with it. And then I meant to switch to the other pen for Friday, but I completely forgot because I was so obsessed with trying to write better. Yeah, I'm actually really excited because one of my favorite artists from way back in like the early 2000s in the Seattle area, one of my favorite artists is going to be there, and she's going to be teaching weaving, which I am really, really stoked about. For one thing, I'm totally a fangirl for Mandy Greer. And another thing, so I get to meet her in person. And another thing, I've been like really obsessed with the idea of weaving lately, and I've been trying to just not take on another new thing because I feel like I always get really obsessed with, excuse me, learning new things and trying new things, which is great. But then I buy like all of this equipment for it, and then I'm really into it for a couple of years, and then I just stop doing it. And that's kind of happening because I've been doing pottery for the past, I think, 4 years or so. And all of a sudden, I don't really have the time or energy for it anymore. And I'm kind of sad because, I don't know, it was just like such a pleasure for so long. And so I'm a little bit nervous about getting into weaving. I wasn't planning on like buying a bunch of well, it's like I looked up how much money looms cost, and they're actually not very expensive, all things considered, compared to other things. So I was a little bit worried that I was going to go out and buy a loom, but my therapist was like, just give it a few months, and if you're still interested in it in a few months, then you can buy a loom. So, and then I find out that like my favorite artist is teaching weaving at this retreat I'm already going to. So I was like, okay, guess I'm going to learn weaving. There's also going to be a zip line, which I'm really excited about. I didn't have any fire stickers, but I thought that little orange leaf kind of looked like a fire. So I used that to write out campfire. So basically in the evening we all sit around the campfire, and there's like a talent show, and there's like little skits that people do if they want to. And a lot of the classes I'm taking, I'm just like really curious. I don't know. I feel like the times I've gone to Souldust before, I've taken classes from like a self-improvement point of view. And I feel like I'm taking classes this time from more of a playtime point of view. So I'm kind of like going in with a view to being more lighthearted than I usually am. which I think should be really fun and interesting. So it'll be a different experience for me. So this is when I realized that I used the wrong pen for Friday. So I'm going to use my Pilot for Saturday, even though the color is different. It doesn't match the date cover. I just thought it needed some color on that side. So Saturday is as full a day as Friday, but I only have half the space to write it in, so I can't use any half boxes. I'm taking a class on magical familiars. I'm really intrigued to see how that turns out. In that weaving class, we're going to be making a wall hanging, which I think will be really interesting. Oh yeah, and then at the end of the day, it's a class called Sonic Soundscaping, but really all it is you get to lay on the ground and put a blanket on and close your eyes while they play singing bowls around you, and it's like the most relaxing thing ever. That is until someone falls asleep and starts snoring. Sorry about my head. I'm just writing down breakfast. Sunday's just a half day. I think we get out at like 1:30, and then I can drive home. I did not move my book up while I'm writing on the bottom half of Sunday, so there's a whole bunch that you're not going to be able to see. First, I'm sorry about my head. First, I'm trying to cover up what I wrote before because I thought it would look better if it was actually on a half box. It's a class from a physical therapist who teaches self-massage with tennis balls. And it's not like the kind of thing where I'm like, I wonder what that's like. But everyone I've ever talked to who's taken that class has been like, oh my God, you have to take that class. And so finally I'm just like, okay, I think I'll see what it's about. It's apparently like also really emotional. Like while you're doing the massage, you're also releasing a lot of emotions. So that should be fun. A nice way to end the weekend. That's basically the last class. And then we have like lunch and a closing ceremony, and then we go home. So that's all I wrote at the bottom of Sunday, was that I was driving home after the closing ceremony. So next week, it's kind of ridiculous. I didn't really plan ahead of time to be traveling this much, but I'm getting back from Souldust on Sunday, and then Tuesday we're flying to New York City. So it's a little bit crazy. But my husband and my 15th anniversary is that week, and one of my favorite bands is performing 3 of my favorite David Bowie albums for 3 nights for free. And I'm so excited. It's going to be the most amazing thing. So we're going to spend the week in New York. My husband's office, or yeah, my husband's job has an office over there, so he can work, and I can just like, we're gonna rent an Airbnb, and we can just like hang out in New York and get some good food. We're gonna have like a nice anniversary dinner on Saturday, and then come home Sunday, and then it's back to normal life, and I don't have to leave until next year. So looking forward to just being able to be a homebody again. Yeah, there's a lot of stickers that I thought I was going to use, but I just ended up not having a lot of space, like those teacups. So I kind of put some main to-dos on there, so I need to make sure I pack, clean out the litter boxes before I leave. I have some towels that have been sitting there for like over a week that I need to actually fold and put away. I need to schedule my car to get its oil changed. It's overdue. Pick up dry cleaning, I just did. And then I don't know if I'm going to have time to plan on Sunday or not. I might stay home from the aquarium on Monday, just so that I can unpack and then repack for my flight the next day. I'm not sure. It's going to be a little bit awkward because our cleaner will be coming that day, so I don't really feel like I'll have the space to do a lot of laundry, but I'll try. Those little black glitter cat stickers are also from Pipsticks, and I love them so much. They're so cute. These are from someone else. I can't remember who. Okay, so I missed a little bit. I have a little David Bowie sticker down there, and a couple of more. There's like a little emoji there, and then another one from Pipsticks. I decided to draw a card from my animal deck for the retreat. Just be like, hey, what do I need to think about? And I pulled the unicorn, which is like one of the, I don't know, one of the more important cards, I guess. So I took a picture of it with my phone, obviously, and then printed out on my little zinc zip printer, which I really love. It takes me a little while of messing with it. I think I wanted the sticker to be smaller because it's so big. And then I tried to, when I printed it out again, I tried to make it whiter because I felt like it was like too much of a creamy color. But then it was just like too washed out. So it's smaller, but I end up like, well, you see what I'll do is like after I paste this down, then I use the other sticker that I already made and cut it up into smaller pieces and kind of collage it on top of itself. I think it looks cute when I'm done. It feels really weird to be cutting up the sticker because it makes me feel like I'm actually cutting up the card, which feels like almost sacrilegious. It's kind of funny. And then I decide I want to cut out the word unicorn too because there's a lot more contrast in the larger one. Make sure the edges are all round. That little David Bowie sticker on the right is the one I was talking about that I made from Erin Condren. I don't actually have the rights to that picture, but I'm not selling it or anything like that. I just, my friend and I made up like a Bowie day like several years ago. And so we just kind of joke that every year October 12th is David Bowie Day. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little once over with my camera. And I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. And I probably won't be recording next week, but hopefully the week after. I hope you're having a great fall. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.